Have you ever admired someone's hair and wondered if your hair would get to that particular point of being so healthy, long, luscious, and generally problem free? Well, this video is an assurance that yes, you can actually get to that point. In this video, I'll be sharing with you how you can use these two natural ingredients which are very potent to grow out your hair. I'll equally show you two different ways you can use these ingredients for them to work effectively. These ingredients are super potent, they are quite affordable, you can get them anywhere around you, and you can try this recipe at your own convenience in your own home whenever you want to do it. Okay, so if this sounds like what you're interested in, then let's get straight into the video. Now, the first ingredient you'll be needing is your cinnamon. I know most of you think that cinnamon can only be used in cooking, and it is widely used in Indian kitchens. It adds a distinct flavor to your dishes, but then again, it also contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory or antiviral properties that are very, very beneficial to your hair. Cinnamon helps a lot with promoting hair growth because it reduces hair loss. Generally, hair loss can occur when hair follicles don't get enough blood flow. This is because hair follicles need blood and nutrients to support hair growth. Now, the properties in cinnamon will be of great help to curb this hair loss, therefore promoting a whole lot of growth and thickness. It equally has antifungal properties that helps a lot with treating dandruff. The second ingredient and the best that can go with cinnamon is your cloves. You guys know that I'm a very big fan of cloves. I use it almost in all my hair care recipes because they've helped my hair massively and they are still helping my hair. So I'll simply advise, if you haven't been using cloves, you've not been incorporating it into your hair care recipes at all, you are really doing your hair a bad favor. You're not helping your hair at all. Please just go ahead to pick some cloves and start using them. Trust me, within a short period of time, as short as 1 month, you're going to testify. For the cinnamon sticks and the cloves, you can always get them in a herbal shop. Just ask them and they'll give it to you in case you don't know them or just seeing them for the first time. Okay, the first way you can use these ingredients is by simply grabbing your mixing jar. Once you get your cloves and cinnamon sticks, get a mixing jar, get any glass jar, get anything that you can use to infuse these ingredients. All right, wash it properly, and you can equally go ahead to wash it with hot water or you sterilize your jar. Anything that is quite easy for you, you can do it. Okay, pour in some hot water according to the ingredient you're using. Okay, do not pour too much or too small. Okay, for me, I don't like storing these ingredients, or I don't like storing my tea once I'm done using. I like using them 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days at most, and I am done. And trust me, this is like the best way of using any hair tea, hairspray, or basically any product you prepared at home without adding any preservative. Do not allow it to stay for as long as 1 week, 2 weeks. It's not going to be potent any longer. It might even introduce bacteria into your hair. Okay, so when you get your ingredients, you're going to wash it with a clean water, a cold water. Wash it straight into your messenger. I'm trying to break up my cinnamon stick because I feel like it's going to help the infuse. It's going to make it a little bit faster. So I break it into tiny pieces and I dropped all of them into my messenger. The next step is to cover this up and allow this to infuse properly for up to 24 hours. Some people leave theirs for 5 hours, but if you want to get the most effect from this tea, please allow it to stay for up to 24 hours. And after 24 hours, your tea is much ready for you to use right now. You can leave it for as long as you want, but remember that the longer you use it, the less potent it's going to become. Okay, so after 24 hours, this is what we have, and as you guys can see, the color of the tea now looks like what is actually potent for you to use for your hair. So you're going to grab your sieve, your cheesecloth, anything, or even Muslim clothes, anything you have that can sieve out your ingredients or can sieve out your tea without adding any particles into your hairspray or your hair tea. Just grab it and use it to sieve it out, and your tea, your hairspray is ready for use. You can apply this on your hair as a leave-in spray. You can use it to rinse out your hair after your wash day, but basically do not wash it out after applying it. Just use a leave-in conditioner, a hair butter to seal in the moisture once you are done applying. The second way you can use your cinnamon and cloves to grow your hair is by adding coffee to it. Now, I am using Nescafe coffee. Please feel free to use any particular product you see around you, any particular product you can get, but this one is just the product I am in love with because it is already in powdered form and I can just get these two sachets and they're okay for me. Okay, so I'm going to pour in my coffee into this pot. I use this pot for basically my hair products, but if you can't get a separate pot for these purpose, please just make sure the pot you're using, which is the cooking pot, is washed very well, just so you don't apply pepper on your hair. All right, so after pouring in the coffee into the pot, you can see the quantity is not that big, it's not that small, just moderate, because I'm not going to be using this for as long as a week. All right, I'm going to add in my cinnamon stick. I'm just using these two tiny pieces. Okay, the next thing to do is to add in my cloves. Once I am done breaking up my cinnamon into smaller pieces, I just go ahead to pour it in, and then I add in my cloves. You can see that the cloves is equally small. This the quantity of these ingredients doesn't matter. Okay, it is going to be potent whether you're using it in big quantity or in small quantity. I am just using it according to how many days I intend spraying this on my hair. All right, I'm going to add this in, and I'm going to pour in some hot water. Now I poured in hot water because I wanted to dissolve the coffee before starting to boil. Okay, you can do whatever you choose. You can choose to pour in cold water and then drop it on fire to start dissolving. Coffee actually sticks, so I don't want it to stick, and I want the boiling process to be faster. So I just poured in some hot water, and then I placed it on fire to boil. Okay, I'm going to boil this on a low heat. Please, on a low heat. You don't want it to dry up totally. And again, when you boil on a low heat, your product is going to properly infuse into the hairspray. Okay, so when I boil this for up to 10 minutes, I have gotten what I want. You can see that the color has changed, although coffee is actually brown, but yes, you can see that the color is a bit thicker than it was before. Okay, right now it is ready for use, and I'm just going to remove this from the fire and allow it to cool off a little bit. After cooling off, the next step is just to sieve out my hairspray. If you boil this very well, you will notice that even after cooling off, your coffee is not going to stick again. It's just going to be that way. You're going to get this sticky feeling, but it is not going to clog up any longer. So just go ahead and grab a cheesecloth, a muslin cloth, or a wig cap. You guys, for this purpose, a wig cap actually serves, because after sieving this, I realized that there were some particles in my hairspray. If you can get a wig cap, it's going to go a long way to protect your hairspray from the smaller particles that are going to fall inside from the chaff. Yeah, at this point you can actually throw away this chaff if you don't want to use them again. But if you feel like using them again, especially the cinnamon stick, you can use cinnamon over and over again and still get that same effect from it. Okay, you can see that this is a bit foamy when you shake it up, but don't worry, you can still apply it on your hair that way. This combo is a very good darkening agent. The cloves and coffee we used in this recipe will go a long way to darken your hair. It's just like a natural dye for your hair. But some people say that coffee actually stains their clothes when they apply it on your hair. So if you don't want to use it as a leave-in spray, it is totally fine. But I like using mine as a leave-in spray, especially on days I am at home. Use the same process of applying this and using a hair butter or a hair sealant or a leave-in conditioner to seal in the moisture if you're using it as a leave-in spray. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any question for me, do well to drop it in the comment section. If this video was really helpful and if you're going to try it, do let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't done that, and share. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.